I'm bringing this message to you this morning, out here on my workout, getting some exercise in. This message was coming through me, so I had to stop everything, put on the video, and bring this to you. My friends in the ag retail world. Now, for those of you that haven't met me yet, don't know me yet, my name is Mark Jewell, and my company, Mark Jewell Speaking and Training, coaches and trains probably more people than any other company serving the ag retail space or the agribusiness space. And we work with a lot of salespeople, and I continue to see us falling down in a particular arena as it pertains to having success at the farm gate. I'm going to give this to you in 6 letters, 2 sets of 3 words. It's going to come to you in 6 letters. The first 3 letters are ABP. ABP. You've seen the great movie line that says ABC, always be closing. I'm going to change that up a little bit for you this morning. ABP, always be prospecting. To hell with closing, because most of you are not doing anything, or at least a good enough job of prospecting to friggin' begin with. Let's be honest, let's get real honest with yourself. One of the things that you do is you get out there, and you find one big lead or a couple of good accounts, and you get excited about them, right? Or even worse, you get into the conversation and they give you one thing that they may be thinking about doing differently for their farm or in their business. And what do? You get excited, you get all worked up about that one thing, and you sell them one thing. But you don't ask more questions. You're not continuing to prospect even throughout the rest of the sales process. And so what happens? You miss out on all of the other stuff. You miss out on the opportunity to position the value of what you know, and you get stuck on one product, and then you sit here wondering, why is it always about price? It's about price because you're only positioning one freaking product, and that's all you've got. Maybe your delivery is better, your customer service is better, maybe you're better. I mean, there's all the value add stuff that goes into it, but when you're trying to become a partner with somebody, it's about more than one product that you can put in front of them. Always be prospecting. That means always be calling on new accounts, always be stopping in. And it's not always like, if you go into somebody needing to sell them, needing to make a deal, they can smell that on you. Just always be conversing, always be prospecting with people just through conversation, getting to know their operation, getting to know what's important in their life, okay? The second 3 letters are RSA, and you've never heard this before, I can pretty much guarantee it because I've been out there in ag retail and I see very little of it. RSA, radical self-accountability. Radical self-accountability. You would be surprised how many programs, how many companies we get to go in and work with, and I'll ask the salespeople, so what are your goals? I ask you, what are you out to accomplish this year? And you say, well, my VP, my sales manager hasn't got me my goals yet. Holy shit, man. Seriously, you're a grown-ass adult out in a professional job. You don't think of yourself as a professional because you're not going to be the professional baseball player or hockey player on the highlight reel on ESPN tonight. But at the end of the day, if I tried to put Wayne Gretzky in your shoes and go out and talk to some farmers, without the celebrity appearance, he'd get his ass handed to him. You are a professional salesperson, a professional agribusiness seller. It's time to start thinking about yourself that way. And what are you doing to hold yourself accountable to go and make some stuff happen? Do you know what you're out to create? Do you know why you're stepping onto that farm? Do you know who your prospects are? Do you know who's out there in the field that you ought to be talking to? Do you know what you're trying to create? Are you clear on what this needs to be? My God, you guys, if you could see it from our perspective, when we get to go and look at what's going on and people are frustrated, they're like, the customers are always, all they care about is price, all they care about is this, and the competition does this, and da-da-da-da-da-da. You don't know anything about their business, so you don't know what really matters. That's what the real reality is most of the time. And if you do, it maybe is about 1 or 2 really. Really, you actually know about 1 or 2 people's business, yet you've got 50 or 100 on your customer list. So ABP, my friends, always be prospecting. That just means be in conversation, be talking with people, be asking for referrals, be looking for new ways to get introduced and get engaged with people. And RSA, radical self-accountability. Take a look at yourself in the mirror, and I do this every day, and I look at myself and say, are you going all in? Are you doing everything that you could do? Are you really doing everything that you could do in order to make this business work? And any day that the answer is no, okay, I look at myself and say, you could do better. Radical self-accountability. You don't wait for your boss to give you instruction. Don't wait for your supervisor to tell you what to do. Go out and find a way to make it happen. If you don't have the confidence, keep working, keep selling until you have the confidence. If you don't have what it takes, if you don't think you're there in the marketplace, keep talking anyway. Radical self-accountability. People buy you. They don't buy your product. They don't buy your company. Get me? Radical self-accountability. Always be prospecting. You guys have a wonderful day. I hope you've enjoyed this rant. Anything else is just surviving, my friends, and you deserve better. It's your time to thrive. Let's go get it.